So, my name's Aubrey. I am 16 years old, and this is my story about me coming out. I'm transgender. I'm FTM, female to male. In the summer of 8th grade for me, so I was about 12 and a half, I sent a text message to my mom and told her that I was gay. Because at the beginning of it all, I thought I was just lesbian. And, she was really supportive. A lot of my family said that they already knew and they were just waiting for me to tell them. And that meant a lot to me, knowing that they saw what I was seeing as well and that they were okay with it. I had friends who were okay with it. I had friends that kind of disappeared out of my life, and I'm a little bit better off without them because I had enough negativity going. But, I got bullied a lot. People just didn't understand, and that's where the bullying comes from, is the people who don't understand. But, as the time went on, I was like, there's a little something more to me. I'm a little bit more different than I thought I was. And that's when I realized that I was transgender. Because I've always felt like a boy. And I was always like, there's this inner person inside of me, like, waiting to come out. Like, hey, I'm in here. This is the real you inside. You don't have the outside of the real you. And it's hard. It kind of beats me down sometimes when I wake up in the morning and I look in the mirror and I say, this is almost who I am. Not there yet, but I'm working on it. But it's good that I have the support that I do. I'm so grateful for it. Now, people bully me, but I ignore it because all they're looking for is the reaction that I will give them. Some days I can't ignore it and I, have that reaction. I yell at them. I say something stupid back at them. But it's because it gets old after a while. And, I hate the bullying that the gay community has to go through. People use the phrase, "that's so gay," associating gay and stupid together when it's far from the truth. And, or when people call someone a faggot, I hate that word so much because, honestly, look it up in the dictionary. Because you can't really just call someone a faggot. It's a bundle of sticks. So think before you talk. I've been through all of the different kinds of bullying. The pushing in the hallway, the stopped in the hallway, like the getting stopped in the bathroom. Do you really belong in here? Well, for now I do. I just came to use the bathroom. So I really dislike using the restrooms in public places because I get stared at. And I want people to understand that being transgender, being gay, lesbian, bi, there's nothing wrong with it. And that there is support out there. I found support through my family, obviously, close friends of mine. There's other videos on YouTube that are really supportive and people telling their stories, and it's really inspired me. And it just shows me that there's other people out there like me. And when I thought that I was the only one, for the longest time I was like, I feel like I'm the only person who's ever felt this way. But it's kind of far from the truth. But not very far into my transition. I've only changed through the clothes and the hair, so only the physical appearance. Haven't taken any of the medicine, the testosterone, or had any type of surgery. But it's not to say that that's not in the future for me. But I want people to understand that there is support out there, that there are people who have been through some of the things you have. it'd be stupid of me to say, like, that people have been through exactly what you've been through. Everybody's different. Everybody has a different experience. You know, some people have to grow up without support, and that's real hard. I mean, I can't relate to it because I've always had the support. I mean, I've had the few people who were like, oh, we hate you, you know, like the ignorant people. But I mean, I'm in high school. High school's filled with them. But it's hard to explain sometimes to people when they stop me in the hallway and they ask me questions about myself, because I just feel like people don't understand. And that's what I really want, is just for people to be more informed. That it's being transgender, gay, bi, lesbian, it's not a disease. You can't catch it. It's who you are. No more or less saying that you have brown hair. I mean, it's something that you have with you at all times unless you dye it, which is kind of like covering up who you are. And I mean, for the longest time I lived in fear of what people would think of me if I cut my hair off or wore baggier clothing. But I wanted to be more comfortable with myself. And that's the whole thing with transitioning, is you becoming comfortable with yourself and who you are. And I am slowly making my steps there, currently in therapy, so that one day that I can get the things that I need to become more comfortable with who I am. But for now, I'll stick with the dressing and the short hair, and it's a good start. It feels great when, at least when I started, I felt like a weight had been lifted off my shoulders. I cut my hair off and I was like, you know, my face, I look a little bit more masculine. And it was a great feeling inside. It was like I'm taking those baby steps to get to where I want to be. And, you know, I look at myself in the mirror sometimes and I'm like, I'm doing a great job, you know, I'm getting close. Each day I'm a step closer to being who I want to be. And, well, I mean, I am who I want to be. I mean, being the person who I really, truly am. But, just want to make this video so that people knew that there's support out there. And that you're not alone. And the bullying is, just don't listen to them, because it's ignorance. Well, that's all I gotta say.